Hi YouTube, it's your girly mom coming with a week 8 update. So, sorry, try to do a body shot. I don't know how well you can see what I got going on. This is me, 8 weeks out. Let's see. Eight weeks out. I never showed you guys my scars. You can barely see them. This is one. Right here. I have 5. 2, 3, 4, and then this is my big one. 5. This one is really big. It's about this long. That's the biggest one that I have. Yeah. So these are my size 20 skinny jeans. They were way tighter than this. I used to wear these even before I lost these last 30 pounds. But like they used to be like really light. I used to have to wear like a long shirt with them coming out here because they used to be so tight right up in here. And I have my, see, everything, my waist is so tiny and my butt is so big. So everything gaps. I have to wear belts. If I don't wear a belt, I could take these pants off without unbuttoning them. And my belt is on the second to the last. I can actually put it on the last hole. So it's about time to retire this belt. And about, I'm sure I can still probably wear these for another good 10 pounds, but I think in about 5 more pounds, I probably could go down a size. Because the longer I'm wearing them, I'm sure you guys experience this, they start to kind of feel looser and looser. And then start to kind of get baggy, like around the knees and stuff. So yeah, that's me. How did I do this week? Well, I only lost a pound, but I'll take it because last week I was up 1 pound, you know, with my cycle and all that, and with it being the holidays, I told you guys I was going to be strict on myself about getting staying away from carbs, getting my protein in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you know, so on and so forth. Thursday, I still protein first Thursday, but I did taste I tasted pecan pie. I made a cheesecake, and I had some what's that? Cornbread stuffing, or dressing, whatever. I had that Thursday, and I had some on Friday, and then I still have, like, I should have brought my plate in here. I made 1 plate, okay, and I ate off that same plate 3 times. Lunch and dinner on Thursday, and then lunch on Friday, and there's still some in there, but I'm about to throw it out. Like, I said I wasn't gonna eat carbs, and then on Friday I had a slice of German chocolate cake, and I ate like 2 bites of cake, and I was like, and it's not, my sister made a really good cake. It wasn't that the cake was bad, but I was just like, I'm not like really enjoying this, so why am I gonna keep eating this? So I did, because I love the German chocolate icing. I did like scrape the icing off and eat the icing, which has protein in it. Because it has pecans and coconuts. But I tossed out the cake because I told y'all I was gonna you know, get back on track. I was gonna eat what I wanted for Christmas, so I was gonna get back on track. So I wasn't fully committed, like 100% on Friday, but like I said, I only ate off that plate, and I still had the same plate, so you can imagine how much food I ate. Honestly, if I ate off it 3 times, there's still food left. But I did end up having extra carbs, more carbs than normal on Friday also. But I still made sure to have my protein drink. Every morning I have my protein drink. It's actually lunchtime. On the way to church today, I had a fat-free Greek yogurt. So now I'm having my protein drink, and I'm back from church. But so yes, I lost 1 pound. So y'all, I made the 50 pounds lost club. I'm 50 pounds down from my highest weight, and let's see if I can find a picture of my face. Oh God, I mean, I had such a huge, I didn't even know my face was so big, you know what I'm saying, you guys, until I was just looking at some old pictures. And even if you go back and look at some of my old YouTube videos, you're gonna be like, wow, like, huge difference. So I'm waiting on those pictures to load up. A few things I've noticed. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. So this is my view of my body when I look down, and you can barely see stomach sticking out from under my breast. So that was the NSV that I discovered this week. And then I'll show you guys a few. I know I'm putting myself out there for people who really know me to see. But another NSV. Oh, I don't know how well you can see that. You gotta check out my Instagram, curly_VSG 2014, to really see these pictures. I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm not fit to go edit this video to add these pictures, and I just don't want to. You can see in the picture, the lighter picture, you can see that's the night before I started my my pre-op diet, and then the other pictures a few earlier this week. It's hard to see, the lighting's bad. curly_VSG 2014. I want to find a picture of my face. I guess I didn't make one. I thought I made one. Oh, here we go. Let's see. And the purple is so hard to see. I know, I need to just edit the video, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm on vacation. I don't work. But yeah, you know, I feel like I still feel fat, and I know I am. Like, I'm 234 pounds, so, and I'm 5'2", so I am still fat. But, and it doesn't, like, I hear people talk about it all the time, about some, you know, not, even though you know you lost weight, the scale says you lost weight, clothes start to fit a little bit looser, you know you lost weight, right? But when you look at yourself and you get dressed every day, you still see a fat person in front of you. And so I'm so glad I have those old videos and pictures to look at to help me see that I've come so far from where I was, you know, 2 years ago, a year ago. And yeah, it took me a year and a half to lose 50 pounds, and it took me having the VSG, because if you watch my videos, in 2013 I lost 30 pounds, and then I lost 30 pounds in 3 months in 2013. By December 31st, 2013, I had lost 37 pounds. It took me like 9 months to lose 7 pounds absolutely ridiculous, right? So I got a personal trainer for 2014, worked out with him for about 5-6 months, but my eating wasn't on point. So I tightened and toned, and I might have lost 2 or 3 pounds. Let's just say maybe I lost 40 pounds. Okay, let's just bump it up to 40. I probably lost 3 pounds with the trainer. But 1, he took away my scale because I was stepping on it too much. And 2, I wasn't eating right. So I'm not exactly, I don't have a concrete number. But then I bought a car, dropped the trainer. I couldn't, honestly, didn't want to pay for both. I can't even say I couldn't afford it. If you want to afford it, you could. I just didn't want to pay a car note and a trainer because trainers are expensive. And so stopped working out with a trainer. And I still was working out, still going to the gym. But when you don't have somebody at the gym waiting on you, you kind of can procrastinate and put off going to the gym. So I slowly stopped going as much. And then summertime rolled around, and I was at home all day. I went to the gym a lot. But then I had to go back to work. I had to actually go back to work 3 weeks before my coworkers because I had a training that I was in. And then after that, I had to go to work. For real. So halfway through the summer, my trip to the gym just stopped. And by the time I decided to look into the weight loss surgery thing, I had put on about 18 to 20 pounds. I went from, let's just say maybe I got down to 249. I don't know. I might even got down to 240. I don't really remember. But I got all the way back up to 265. And so when I started my pre-op diet, I was 265. And so from then to now, that is 21 pounds lost, 31 pounds lost. I know in 8 weeks, that's really 10 weeks. So some people probably think that that's not a whole lot of weight. But without the surgery, I would never have lost 31 pounds in 10 weeks. That's an average of 3 pounds a week, which is pretty good. Even just diet and exercise, according to Weight Watchers, I did Weight Watchers many times, with a disciplined diet and regular exercise, Weight Watchers only expects you to lose half a pound to 2 pounds a week. So I've lost about average 3 pounds a week in the past 10 weeks, which is really good, because I hadn't even thought about that until right now. Because I was just honestly thinking that I'm losing slow, and you know, like, I'm okay with it because at least I'm losing. But 3 pounds a week is it still is a lot of weight. And like I said before in my last video, my pre-op diet and my post-op diet was not as restrictive as what a lot of people's diets are. So I think that I can honestly contribute my slow weight loss to the diet that my doctor put me on. Like, you know, maybe that's his goal, to kind of have a slow but steady weight loss instead of you know, just dropping the weight really fast. I don't know. I'm fine with it. I don't know how true it is. I've always heard when you lose weight slowly, it stays off better. Your skin bounces back better. You don't have necessarily as much you know, excess skin. So I'm okay with it, because maybe that'll be the truth for me when I'm down to Wonderland. Maybe it will be a reality for me that I don't have a lot of excess skin. You know, we'll see when I get there. But yeah, so average 3 pounds a week, and I'm really gonna go hard this next week. Maybe I'll lose you know, 5 pounds. I really would love to be in the 220s by the time I go back to work. Next week I have 1 more week of break, and then the following week I go back to work. I would love to go back to work at, you know, 229 or less. So with that said, hubby and I bought Insanity. Insanity Max 30. That was our Christmas gift to each other. And so far we've done 4 days because we got it before Christmas. We got it a couple of days before Christmas. So we would have done 5 days. We would have finished a whole week. But we did not work out Christmas Day. So we're gonna finish up week 5 today. Yeah, so I look forward to being able to post pictures of before and after my Insanity pictures. I took pictures from the first day, and I'll be taking pictures, you know, probably once a week or so, or at least the day 1, 30 and 60 pictures. But I'm really enjoying it. It's a workout, okay, and it's a lot of plyometrics, a lot of hopping and stuff, and I feel like, excuse me, I feel like at this time in my life I'm still too heavy to do all of that hopping and jumping, so I've been doing the modified movements. But I think when I get down to maybe about 215, then I'll probably feel a little bit more comfortable with the hopping and jumping. But honestly, I don't want to injure myself. If you guys, I don't know if I said it, but when I did that Paul Lacoste, and I did a lot of hopping and jumping, and I know I could do it because I was 280 pounds. But my knees were really hurting and popping, and I want to protect my knees and my ankles. I don't want any injuries, so that might kind of slow down my progress from not doing all of the hopping and jumping. But I'd rather protect my knee. The weight will come off. I've been averaging 3 pounds a week without any real regular exercise. So I've up until this week, I went to the gym. Before I went to Zumba, since I had the surgery, I went to Zumba 2 or 3 times. I got on the elliptical maybe like 2 times. That's it. That's like all the work. I haven't hardly done any working out, honestly, in the past 10 weeks until this week. I did some, but no, not enough. So, I think that I may see an increase in my average pounds lost per week coming up since I'm doing Insanity. And my husband and I are doing it together, and we have committed, and we're holding each other accountable. Like, we get up together and work out. If we oversleep and don't work out before he goes to work, when he gets home, almost as soon as he walks through the door, I'm like, you ready? So that's how we're gonna do it. We're committed to this thing together for the next 60 days and then beyond, because once the 60 days are up, I gotta start it over. Since I started with the modified movements, I know I want to start this thing over, because I feel like I'm gonna be in 60 days or 60 days from day 1. I feel like I'm gonna be so much stronger that when I start over from the beginning, I feel like I start at a much higher level. So I would like to do at least 3 rounds of Insanity, and then we're gonna either get, what is it? There's PX, P90X, and there's something else. You know, another Beachbody series, basically. And about after doing 2 to 3 rounds of this, we're gonna get another Beachbody series. But if you have not tried Insanity, probably even P90X, it's awesome. Yes, it's expensive. But you get 10 CDs and you get all kind of, you know, you get these different booklets, recipes, and stuff. But for me, the value is in the 10 CDs. I got mine from Amazon, and we paid $119, $119 plus tax, and it was free shipping. So basically, before taxes, each CD was about $12 a piece. Well, if you walk over down to Walmart and pick up a Jillian Michaels or Biggest Loser, you can pay about $9 to $12 for those DVDs. So the value is there. It's not way more expensive than buying one DVD. And you get 10 DVDs, so over, you don't get bored.